And we're back. Hello everyone, this is Very Metal Man, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Special Edition Modded. In the last video, we had completed the entire Companion's questline, becoming Harbinger of the Companions after passing of Coldlack Whitemane, the previous Harbinger, and his secret curing of werewolfhood. Oh yeah, that's right, we're werewolves now as well. But don't expect to see that ever, because we only really did it so to become immune to getting diseases. We also became near master level in heavy armor and one-handed weapons, so now we're a true spell sword build. Which is especially potent because you have 276 armor rating with our ebony and dragon plate setup, which in my opinion looks really cool. Which is exactly the type of cool looking mixed armor set lookup I was trying to get. But anyway, today's video will focus on us doing things in Solsthiem. We're just gonna do because there's a lot to do in Solsthiem. And we're gonna see how much that we can knock out in one video. We already did one side quest here involving Falks. Alright.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Defeating Mirak was an impressive feat. I'm curious to see if Hermaeus Mora seeks you out because of it.
Alright. Alright. Hold on a second. I wish I could edit out these brief pauses in these videos, but I don't think I can. Not when I'm streaming for a PlayStation 4. Anyway, we're going to Alright.
With the Ashbourne threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve.
Your efforts in Ravenlock have proven most invigorating for my husband.
Alright. They're not mine. Shoot. Allah.
Damn it, woman. I said to leave me be.
Cretius, last time you explored the mine, you almost fell to your death. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a widow.
And I'm telling you that I'll do whatever it takes to find my great-grandfather's remains. He's down here. I can feel it.
That was almost 2 centuries ago. There may be nothing left to find.
Just let me go, woman.
Cretius, you're an obstinate old fool, and you're going to get yourself killed.
Who in the blazes are you? Can't you see I'm busy?
Busy doing what?
Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are.
Perhaps I could help.
Maybe. Been difficult trusting people lately. They think I'm crazy. But mark my words, these mines hold a secret that could put Raven Rock back on the map.
What kind of secret would be hidden here?
A secret the East Empire Company swept under the rug 2 centuries ago. It killed my great-grandfather and left Raven Rock with a worthless and tainted mine.
Who was your great-grandfather?
Gratian Kyrelius. He spent his entire life exploring ancient ruins across Tamriel. And he died in these very mines almost 200 years ago.
How did he die?
The East Empire Company called it a terrible accident, claiming that he was lost in a rockfall. But I know better.
What's your proof?
My wife and I were cleaning out our home, and we came across some of my great-grandfather's things locked in an old chest. I found an unsent letter he'd written to the East Empire Company, and a key.
What did the letter say?
It describes a discovery that was made in the mine by some of the diggers. They wanted Gratian to take a closer look. The East Empire Company must have felt it was of great value, as they locked that section of the mine off from everyone else.
The key is to the locked section.
It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance.
I admit this does sound suspicious.
Finally, someone who believes me. I'm telling you, there's something big down there. Something that the East Empire Company wanted to hide from everyone.
Why are you telling me all this?
Look, my wife nags that I'm too old to go traipsing around these mines chasing my story. Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me before I could find the answers that I'm looking for.
So you do need my help.
I do. I want to know what happened to Gratian, and what the East Empire Company is keeping from all of us.
Any idea where to start?
Gratian kept a journal of notes about his discoveries. If you can find his remains, I'm hoping it will help. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Please, do this for me, so I can finally regain the respect that I've lost.
Glover wants his ancient Nord pickaxe back.
The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made for mining, not selling. I'll bet he stole it from the Skald in the first place.
It doesn't belong to you.
Oh, very well. Here, tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot.
Yeah.
Be careful down there. Mine.
Yeah, we're not going down the mine just yet. We will, just not yet. All right. Ooh, all right. Dang. But they're really...
If you're going to be up here, stay out of my way. I don't know. I still have some research to do before I'll know anything for certain. I do have a new spell I'm working on. I hope to be able to conjure ash spawn. If I could get a sample of ash from an ash spawn, that would be quite useful. I've made this special tool that will extract... Well, you don't need to know the details. Just go harvest a sample. Of course, the creature will have to be dead first, but I trust that's something you can bring about. Now, where did I put... Oh, yeah.
Alright. My research. Oh, interesting about this side quest is doing for the Telvanni. You need to have a conjuration level of about 40. Alright, so we caught the Neloth. First, set the Raven Rock. So we can like.
With the Ashbourne threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve. Well done, friend.
Find my pickaxe yet?
I have ancient Nord pickaxe.
So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he? Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it.
After all that, why?
I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people. Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use. Bring your weapons and armor. Fix it.
Now we're level 50, we fight ancient dragons.
Memorial. But the Iron Farm should be still missing potions to proceed that sort of thing. Far west end of town.
All right. Netch. Alright then. My fucking good. Man, I completely forget how large this area actually is.
Where is that ash-sucking steward of mine? Verona?
Here's the ash sample.
Well done. Here are some septims for your troubles. If you come back in a day or two, I should have the spell worked out. You can buy it from Talvis.
Rude. Alright.
Now, where did I put... Oh, yeah.
Alright.
If you're going to be up here, stay out of my way. I could... It wouldn't do to have you become better than... Hermaeus Mora has all... Where the black... Apparently time is more malleable if you're the Daedric Prince of Fate and Destiny. It's the homeland of the Dunmer. The lesser races call us Dark Elves. We built great works there, like Vivek and Aldruin. Many of them are destroyed now, either by Red Mountain or the Argonian invasion.
Alright. Okay. Really weird. Ooh, yeah. But the best.
Try the lower sections of the mine. I've never been able to get that.
All right. All right. This is what you use the ancient Nordic pickaxe on, Stalrim. That's what you use it on. Yeah, I like the idea of wearing heavy armor, but supplementing it with ebony flesh. Yeah, please don't be difficult about this. Don't. Alright. Alright. The final resting place of Crescius' grandfather. Gratian Riz. Hey, here's the thing. Gratian is a character that was actually in a previous Elder Scrolls game. I don't know which one, but it was. Bloodskull Blade. Power attacks unleash this sick-looking energy blast from your sword. Alright. Alright. As you can see, Zach Keystrokes here is a dragon priest who Zach Keystrokes, heavy armor, increases shock resistance by 20%, and shock spell damage by 25%. Oh, look at this. Dragon aspect. Now we can get dragon aspect. Iron Sword of Nordic Sword of Chaos. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that. Heavy Shield of Fire abatement. Command Daedra. And they're a black book as well. We'll read that when we're here. The winds have changed. See how awesome Dragon Ascent looks? Mirak looked really, really cool when we had this particular power. Just unbelievably cool. So that was a short one. To complete, the winds change. Scholar's Insight, reading skill books gives you an extra skill point. Companion's Insight, your attacks, shouts, and instructions pose no damage to your followers. And Lover's Insight, I've never had Scholar's Insight, so let's do that one. Alright, so the winds of change. Shoot. Alright. Blood Skull Barrel. Alright. Yeah,
She was real surprised when I pulled that knife from my boot.
Now I this.
Yo. Reaver Lord. Oh, that's right. Shout cooldowns.
You picked up bad time.
High Elf and Imperial. Whew. How'd to go? Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize you could still see the spam on your screen. I didn't realize you could still see the spam. Marauder. Alright. Right through the window! And that is Dragonborn Force. Instant disintegration. Oh, the fists are so hilarious. Alright. Alright, well, anyway, let's go find Cretius and give him his grandfather's journal. Luckily, we fast traveled right next to his house.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? You're back. Please, tell me what you found.
You're right all along.
Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rockfall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do.
Alright.
Mark my words. Raven Rock isn't finished yet.
I'm sorry to bother you, but Second Counselor Rano asked me to come find you. He said it's quite urgent.
Did he say what it was about?
All he wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him. Look, this is important. Even more important than wiping out the Ash Spawn. Please, go speak to the Second Counselor as soon as possible.
Serve coal. Alright. Let's talk to Ralldel.
Thank you for coming. After everything you've already done for Raven Rock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councillor Morvain being killed.
He's in danger of being killed? How?
The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councillor's head.
Why would the Ulans want him dead?
It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councillor Morvain himself. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions.
Your execution's on his head, not yours.
Now that's just ridiculous. As Second Counselor, it's my responsibility to protect Councillor Morvain from harm.
Hey, Pharaoh Fiasco!
One day I'll awaken and discover him dead. I don't want it to come to that.
You feel an attack on the Counselor's imminent.
I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Lalu, already in Raven Rock.
Why haven't you acted on the information?
Raven Rock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret. If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing.
Right now, I'm performing some side quests in Solsthiem. How can I help?
I had a feeling you'd be willing to listen to me.
I already did the main quest line for the Dragonborn DLC, so I'm just cleaning up the side quests. Where to begin?
I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Raven Rock. See if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Netch Corner Club. If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. Can't afford to make any mistakes. Don't worry. You can trust Geldis. He's been with us for a long time.
Yeah, I'm lost. Looks cool. Well, Skyrim's a pretty big game. It's a pretty easy game to get lost in if you literally have not played it ever. Remember, Western RPGs aren't to your taste, Pharaoh, so it's understandable to be a little lost in general. But yeah, all I really said was I'm just doing side quests. It's not really... I don't think that's really difficult to get lost in. Alright, so...
I wonder if a dragon could be captured alive. It would make a fascinating test subject. I'm running low on heartstones. If you have any with you, I'll buy one. Otherwise, I can tell you where you might find one. Excellent. I'll take it. Here, have some symptoms.
Ouch.
Now, where did I put... Oh, yeah.
Alright. This is lore. I don't have any of the... I don't have Pokemon Gen 1 or 2 for the 3DS now. I don't have any of the I don't have any of those in the 3DS.
The entire island.
I mean, yeah. The thing is, I can just play them whenever I want without having to buy them for the 3DS. So I don't really see a point. I didn't really feel like getting them. Even if I felt like getting them, no money for it. So, you know.
If there's anything at all I can do to help...
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sue Jammer that will ever grace your lips.
Your name has an unusual name.
There's actually a funny story behind the name, friend. A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dunmer staggering along with a bottle of Sue Jammer in hand. He was one of my patrons, and liked to drink heavily. So
Alright, see you later, Pharaoh.
Surprised.
Doesn't seem unusual.
Ah, but you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day he was born, and singing badly at the top of his lungs. As I'm watching this spectacle, a netch floats over the bulwark towards him. The man looks straight up at the netch, yells, "Have a drink," and tosses the bottle. And it never hit the ground.
What did the netch do?
Well, the bottle broke on the netch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started floating sort of tilted. Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw. I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that netch was sick.
Now I get it.
True story, friend. True story.
I mean, it's not any less believable than any of the other crazy adventures we've had as Dragonborn. Adriel, I want to say you might be able to help me.
Well, well. Adril's got himself a spy, does he? Azura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulins for years now.
You think he's mistaken?
No. I just think he's going about this the wrong way.
You have a better idea.
Actually, I do. If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you.
How do I get them to do that?
There's an Ulin ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam offerings on the altar inside. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for.
Why haven't you told Adriel about this?
What makes you think I haven't? Anytime Adriel and the Redarin Guard made a move, the Ulins must have been one step ahead and didn't show up.
Thanks for the tip.
You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitor shows up.
Alright. Okay. Why did Councillor Marvin execute Ulin?
Back in 95, Vila Ulin came to Raven Rock with a plan to take over our town. But Fetcher thought he could stir up the locals and use them against the Redarin Guard, and then murder Councillor Morvain when we weren't looking.
Oh, okay, sure. Wait, this alone.
He arrived alone, but spread enough coin around to start changing people's minds. Half the bloody town joined his side. Can you believe that?
People, how do they feel like a caught?
He underestimated the Redarin Guard. They were organized and brought a swift end to the coup. Vila tried to run, but he was caught by Captain Veleth himself. Vila Ulin was executed a short time later, and his remains placed in the Ulin ancestral tomb.
How are things at the mines open again?
How do you think? It's a blessing. I've got regular paying customers again. Thirsty workers at the end of the day, and more coin than I can count.
Alright.
Safe travels, Outlander.
Squatting isn't tolerated in the abandoned building.
Be careful!
Oh man.
Excuse me. I didn't realize there was anyone else here.
What are you doing here?
I presume the same thing you're doing, leaving an offering for the departed. Nice to see a fellow Dunmer following the traditional customs.
You aren't an Yulin.
Since there aren't any Ulans left on this island, I've taken it upon myself to leave the traditional offering in their stead.
You're lying. You're Masulao.
What kind of nonsense is that? I'm simply honoring a fellow departed Dunmer, and you hurl baseless accusations at me? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate a bit. Please, I don't wish to be disturbed while I'm meditating.
Alright.
Hey, watch it!
You lost?
I hope Geldis proved useful. Have you made any progress?
I suspect Lisu Severin is culprit.
Telesu. Are you sure?
I saw her in the Yulin tomb.
So Geldis' plan worked, eh? Every time we tried it, no one would ever show up. If Telesu's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councillor Morvain, I'm going to need hard evidence to prove it.
So go search the house.
I'm not kicking down anyone's door until I have solid evidence in hand. If you're wrong about Telesu, things would quickly go downhill around here, and the real culprits might slip away. I can't afford for that to happen.
What to try to stop me?
If you have evidence, and it places your life in peril, I would expect you to do whatever you must to keep yourself alive. Here, this key should open the front door of the manor in case they've locked it. Good luck.
All right.
Be careful.
Damn Ash.
Mother. Mom. Oh, grandma. What's she up to together?
Is someone there?
Like the bite of a servants remain will pay for this. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not my time.
Well, I say it is. Yikes, mannequins are creepy. Alright. Alright. Shoot. Dang it. Side of an empty bookcase. There we go. So everything was safe. Human Mater.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
You've brought Raven Rock back from the brink, traveler. I don't know how to thank you.
Did you find any evidence at Severin Manor yet?
I found evidence pertaining to the Severance Guild.
Then we finally have them. All that remains now is chasing them down and bringing them to justice.
Well, yeah.
May I have a word with you, Count?
I don't think they'll give it up willingly.
Good.
Of course, indeed.
I'm going to send two of the best Reverend Guard we have to take them down. I want you to assist them any way you can.
Immediately.
See that you do. We can't afford to let these traitors slip away.
Sorry.
I fear we'll be feasting on ash.
Head over to the retching Netch if the ash has your throat parched.
Morak Tong Assassin. You can loot his armor set if you please. Oh wow, his Reverend Guards were no match.
Lucky hit.
Lucky hit, huh? All right.
What was that?
Morak Tong Assassins.
on, Joe.
Is someone there? I knew it! Never should have come here. You can't hide from me.
Whoa! That guy used Bat Swarm. That guy used Bat Swarm. Was he a vampire? Holy crap! These Morak Tong are way cooler than I thought they were. Ooh, okay. Okay, didn't see you on the ground there. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay, let me see here. Ooh. Ah. Okay.
join you in death, Father.
Vendel Servin. Hammer skill. Wow! So we actually had enchanted gear. Nice. Do I have the Severin Monarchy? Can't drop keys. Great. Great! I have 2 keys I don't need. Great. Ooh. Alright. Ebony shield. Wow. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. So that was annoying. That that actually had me manage my seat there for a second just because of how cumbersome spike wall traps are.
Well, what happened? Were you able to track down Vendel? Out with it!
He's no longer a threat.
Then, it's finally over. What of the Reverend Guard I sent to assist you?
Slain by the Morak Tong.
Damn it. I was hoping to protect our people by sending them, not end up with casualties. To think that Vendel would stoop so low as to hire those fetchers. I'm glad you killed him.
I did what had to be done.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Councillor Morvain will be quite pleased when he hears about this. Follow me, and I'll take you to the Councillor so you can speak to him yourself.
It wasn't. Can I help you?
Excuse me, Councillor
You've
Morvain.
brought Ravenrock back
I have
from
some
the
wonderful
brink,
news.
Traveler. I don't know how to thank you.
I haven't seen a smile on your face like that in a long time.
This visitor has single-handedly dealt with a threat that could have ended your life. Vendel, Telesue, and Miri Severin weren't who they appeared to be. I'm afraid they were here to avenge Villa Ulen's death.
Vendel? But he's done so much for Ravenrock. How could this be possible?
They did it to gain our confidence, Councillor. They had us all fooled. I should have been more vigilant. I'm sorry.
Don't say that. It's not your fault, old friend. And you, step forward. What you've done for me, for all of Ravenrock, goes far beyond what I would have expected from a traveler to our town. For this, you have my deepest gratitude.
Thank you, Counselor.
Now, I'm certain Adril was prepared to reward you appropriately for everything you've done. However, since a bit of coin hardly seems like enough, I've decided to provide something more substantial.
Yeah, do something. Oh?
Since the Severin family, or whoever they were, turned out to be criminals, their property is now forfeit. As Counselor, I hereby award you Severin Manor and everything contained within. You've earned your citizenship here, and I hope you'll consider a member of our community.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold.
If you find yourself in the ash wastes, keep your eyes to the ground. Ash spawn might spring up from nowhere.
And yeah, we now have a new player home. I think if I can find it. Ooh. Severin Manor. Yeah, this is ours now. Yep, this entire place is now ours. They're gonna be here, unfortunately, but that's just the nature of having to kill people. Since it is ours, I don't have a problem just dumping our things at the player chest. Arcane Enchanter and everything. We're not doing that. Alright. Okay. I think we'll go on one last adventure. And that's for the Death Brand treasure. Yes, it is, Pirate Captain. Death Brand treasure map. Alright. Now for the Death Brand armor. North of Earthstone, along the coast, the deadlocked ancient chest next to a large fallen tree. Here's the physical world. Coca. Yuka. My goal. Reaver Lord. Yeah, you need lockpicks up plenty for this one. Oh yeah, strange magic. The strange magic mod I have alters the lock picking tree. Into a new perk tree. Okay. Let me see here. Death Brand Boots, west of Tel Mithrin, at the bottom of the tall cliff. Okay. Ashbon. Ooh. These treasure hunters got. Yikes, okay. Alright. Boots. So yeah, if you didn't get it until now, this is a treasure hunt side quest, so it's real fun. This is, oh my god. Yeah. Give me your soul. And we've reached the point where we start finding glitched dragons, where they won't give up their soul for whatever reason. Alright then. Reiklings, these short, creepy little men. They like to throw spears at you. Ugh. Almost. Ah, wow, I was so close to getting it. Okay. Deathbrand Gauntlets and Gildenhull Barrow Key. Now we just go to Gildenhull Barrow. Water walking spell. Yes, we are walking on the water now. With a modded spell. Or you can lock it with a master level lockpicking. There. Oh, that's right. We need the ancient Nordic pickaxe. So we need to go back to our player home in order to get it. You need an ancient Nordic pickaxe to progress through the side quest, which I think is fair. It's a side quest, so it's not a big deal. Part of me wishes you could fast travel to your house like you could in the Heartfire DLC with Lakeview Manor, but whew. Whew. All right. Alrighty then. Okay. Now we have our pickaxe, we can progress. He's an adventurer like you. Yeah, it's a hint that you need the ancient Nordic pickaxe to even use the to get past. Me. See, look, I Alright. Like a real treasure hunt has a lot of booby trap. Oh, look at all this treasure. Look at all this treasure. And second you pick up anything, you're locked in. So loot away. First come, first serve. It's a treasure hunt, so all this is yours. Yeah. I don't need gold. I mean, we're at a point in the game where we don't need gold, but it's still a reward for getting all this. And that's everything. All right. Even more gold. Let's see.
Mortal fool. No one hides the dead.
Let's use our power down. Wow, you're not doing anything, Dremor Lord. Potions. A disappears. While I was doing that, let's loot up here. This is the end of the dungeon chest. Flawless diamond, gold ore, grand soul gem. Not a whole lot of things we actually need, because we definitely don't even need to sell any of this, and it's hard to say we can't even sell it. It's like
a presence.
Even in death, Hafnir's crew serves him. And you get ectoplasm as well. Wow, yeah. At that.
The challenger is near.
Actually, now I think about it, let's ebony flesh out. Ebony flesh. Oh.
Does someone
Sure you will. And that's that. Soul render. a black soul gem, ring of surrender. And that is Deathbrand, everyone. The treasure hunt of a lifetime. So, we did quite a lot of adventuring, I think. We cleared out Bloodskull Barrow and reopened up the Ebony Mines. We completed this treasure hunt. And we uncovered the conspiracy involving the Severin family and Vendel Yulin, and won a mansion and citizenship for efforts. So that's going to basically wrap up everything I really feel like doing in Solsthiem. I don't really feel like collecting the rest of the Black Books. They're fun, but I really don't feel like it. Maybe I'll go back to them later. I don't know yet. But for now, we're going to leave Solsthiem behind for now. In the next video, we're going to start the Dawnguard DLC. And hopefully, we might even be able to get into the Vampire Knight stuff added by the Vampire Knight mod. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.